guys, how are you doing? Hope everyone's doing okay. Today I'm checking out 5 reasons why I love England. I'm getting this one from Adventures and Nuts. The link will be in the description below. Please go over and show her some love. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. To all my regular schmeglers, day one, city pie, city pools. You all know what to do, don't it? Let's get into this video. Let's find out the 5 reasons why she loves England.
I wanted to talk about 5 things I love about England.
Okay.
I did a video, 5 things I hate about England, a few weeks ago. I'll post the link down below. But I mean, I don't have that many videos, so it'll be pretty easy to find. But anyways, before I get started, I just wanted to have like a PSA moment, a public service announcement, and just thanks so much for watching these things and visiting my blog and connecting with me on Facebook or Instagram or on YouTube, subscribing, liking, whatever. I just really appreciate the fact that people are actually listening and reading and watching. And so thank you. Know what to do. These are 5 things I love about England.
Okay.
Number 1, what I love about England is the history and the architecture. I realize there's sort of 2 separate things. I think they kind of go hand in hand, and I'm putting them together anyway, so it doesn't matter. The history here is incredible. We're talking English, obviously, Normans, Vikings, Saxons, tribes, you know, just like everything. We're talking about everything. The other day I was going for a hike, and you turn the corner and all of a sudden there's a World War II bunker just chilling in the forest. Wow. Then you keep going and you kind of curve to the side and there's burial mounds, like medieval burial mounds. And that stuff just blows my mind. When I think about in Canada, if a house is sort of like 100 to 150 years, it usually gets like heritage designation. And then I think about here, and I think about Stonehenge and how old that is. It just blows my mind.
Yep.
And then the architecture is absolutely beautiful. You've got London. I mean, everyone sort of knows what London looks like. But then when you go to places like Bath, that has this beautiful sort of yellow stone European look almost to it. The architecture is incredible. And then you go to Oxford, and it looks very, you know, intelligently beautiful white stone buildings. And it's just, the architecture is incredible. The history is wonderful, and I just love it. And number 2.
You see, this is one thing I always hear people talk about. One of the reasons why they love England. The architecture, the history is always on everybody that I watch list. Always. Because guys, when you stop to think about it, your history is so rich and beautiful, and the architecture and everything is preserved, and it's been there for umpteens of years, and you guys, you know, you preserve it, you don't destroy it, and that to me in itself is amazing. That's why I cannot wait to experience it for myself. It's just so much to see and do and experience about England. So much.
What I love about England, in Canada, you might know, or my Canadians will know, when you start a job, basically the common vacation time will be 2 weeks.
Yep.
So we're talking 10 days. In England, I don't know if it's mandatory or if it's common or what's the law, because I didn't do any research for this, but I know that people get 25 days holiday. I got 25 days holiday. You get 25 days holiday. You get 25 days holiday. It's incredible. I'm an entry-level job, like as a foreigner, and I'm getting 25 paid vacation days, and that's awesome. Canada, we need 25 days. We need it. Number 3.
This is a big one, boy. This is a big one. 25 days, up to 28 days of vacation. Ain't happening in the US, not in a million years. Not in a million years ain't happening here. It's crazy just to think about. 25 days. Nah. Some people get way longer. I got it. Ooh, baby. My hats to you. My hats to you guys. You know what time it is. The people need to unwind, and what quality time is away from work. You guys get it. You get it.
What I love about England is the countryside and the hikes.
Oh,
Again, a lot of the time we think of London when we think of England, which is such a
so
shame because as much as London is cool, there is so much more to the country, and I think it's much more rural and countryside than people imagine. So from here, I mean, I live in a town near, kind of large cities near London, sort of within 10-minute drive. There are so many trails and
wow.
hikes. And what I love about them is this public right of way. So one of my favorite hikes is this big loop, but you have to go through farms to be able to connect to the loop. And normally that's private property. You wouldn't be allowed to. But with this public right of way, I'm allowed to walk through this field, even if there's cows, horses, sheep, goats, chickens. Not come across chickens yet, but maybe. You're allowed to walk through. Obviously, there's an understanding that you're not going to trash the place, you're not going to disturb the animals, you're not going to disturb the farmland or the crops or anything, but there will literally be these public right-of-way, I don't know what they're called. I had a picture of them, and you can either climb over them or there's a gate. And a lot of times that's to keep the animals in, obviously, but you're still allowed through, and it's signposted, this is public right-of-way access or whatever. And it just allows you to see so much more of the country than being all sort of blocked off private property. You're not allowed here. It's just really awesome. Number 4.
So this one is amazing. I have never heard anything about it until I've watched a few videos and I started looking into the UK. Because guess what? When you talk about public right away, that there's no such thing here in the US. Nope, ain't happening. Don't go on private property. You cannot go on people's private property. You're crazy. And you can't walk through nobody's land that you want to see anything. You must be mad. So when I saw this, I was like, wow. And then you have so much countryside to see and explore. So beautiful. There you are. I found you. I found you. Hey, beautiful. That's one of the things I love about England. It was just unbelievable. Public right away. That's crazy. I have never seen anything like that where you have access. That's crazy. Are you leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
There's powder on the lotion.
Uh-huh. Are you going to get lotion?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
It's powder.
Okay, get the lotion. It's crazy. It's not happening in the millionaire. Not happening in a millionaire in the US. You can't go through anybody's private property. Oh no, it ain't happening. You better cut your eye past it and walk, keep going, because it ain't happening. But you have this access to explore, to go through people's farm, and I and fields and be one. Wow, that's just beautiful. That in itself is just amazing. The countryside, you guys have so much countryside to explore. It's crazy.
What I love about England, I love the pub culture. I'm talking pubs everywhere. There's so much to choose from. They got so many interesting names. But what I love about them is this culture of just comfort, I guess. In Canada, if you wanted to go out, I guess you go to a bar because we don't really have that many pubs. So you go to a bar, it's very adult oriented, people are usually maybe dressy, whatever. It can be a little bit expensive. You're obviously tipping everybody because you have to tip in Canada. Whereas here, when you go to a pub, it feels very much like somebody's living room. And you always have your local pub or just your local. So my local is down the street. It's literally a 2-minute walk. I spent so much money there when I first moved, but I'm trying not to. But you go there and it's just comfortable, and they've got these big plush chairs, and you get your pint that's really cheap, and you just sort of sit and chat with people you might not even know. And there's kids, there's families. Some pubs that have this space will actually have a jungle gym kind of thing set up in the back for the kids. And it's just very much a welcoming, comforting sort of environment. And I just love it. And number 5.
So it's one thing I've always heard in different videos, the pub culture. Oh my word. And the way that she explains it, I can literally picture it in my brain. And I cannot wait to experience it. Going in a pub, that homey feeling, that comfy feeling, to sit back, relax. You don't have to be too fussy. You get your pint, you relax, you have conversation. There are kids roaming around, there's family, the setting is just inviting to one and all. And the atmosphere is just amazing. I can't wait to experience the pub life. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get there and experience it for myself. But just the way that she explained, because here, like she said, in the US it's the same way. You're all dressed up, it's expensive, you have to be tipping from left to right. No, you just want to relax and unwind and have fun with friends and just be in a cozy and nice environment. You know, I just love every minute of it. Can't wait. Cheap beer, you can't wait. A cheap pint, can't. I'm excited. Number 5.
What I love about England is the people. I love the people here. I know it's sort of stereotypical because not everybody's the same, but I find English people are so polite and kind, and everybody has been really welcoming to me as a foreigner living amongst them, and it's just been really lovely. And I find that a lot of people have this dark, sarcastic sense of humor that I love so much, but also this quiet determination that the English people tend to have. That doesn't really make sense. Basically, in the last 6 months, England has seen some really tough situations. We had the Westminster terrorist attack. We had the terrorist bombing in Manchester. We had the Grenfell Tower fire. Quite a lot of things in a short span of time that could cause any city or country to panic or to, like the chaos. And yet here, people, they have their minute of silence. We had moments of silence at work. You reflect on the victims and those that are impacted. You have that quiet moment, and then immediately fundraisers are happening. Charities are donating. People are donating anything, basically, to those that are impacted. But then there's this, like I said, this quiet determination where it's like, it's very much keep calm and carry on. Like nothing could throw these people off track. They are just so like, I'm going to live my life. We're going to help these people. Nothing anybody can do is going to stop that. And I absolutely love that quality so much. If that makes sense at all, I hope it does. And those are my 5 things I love about England. I had tons more. I had like this list that I just wrote out. So maybe I'll do like a part 2 things I love about England in a little while. But if you've ever visited England or lived here or had vacation, whatever, I'd love to know what you loved about England. So if you leave a comment on my YouTube video.
So I love her number 5, the people. And you don't tend to normally hear that. About things that it doesn't seem to pop up on the list at times because people give it this impression that people in England or people in the UK or people, but like they are kind of laid, not, how should I put it? They are more on the side of meanie side or grouchy side or don't talk to them. We don't want to talk to you. We don't know you. You always hear that, but it's the total opposite from all the videos that I've watched and everybody that have explained themselves. That is not the case. That is definitely not the case. And I love how she said it. It's like, we carry on, pick up the pieces and we carry on. But guess what? They come together. You guys don't panic. And something that I've noticed watching a lot of videos and learning about you guys. You do not panic when tragedy hits. You don't panic. It's like, okay, we got to deal with this. Let's get it done. And that kind of mentality, I love that. And it's because you have to help. You can't be running in chaos or nothing gets done. So I see where she's coming from with that. Love her 5 picks. If I were to add anything to it, what would I add? Your healthcare. Your healthcare is one that I'd add to the list. And a few more, but I can't think on the top of my head. That's the first thing that popped in my head. Love you guys to the max. Be good, be kind, be safe. I know this is one of our older video, but I did enjoy every minute. And I'm assuming that she still feel the same way after so many years of living there. I really do, because I see all of this and I feel this, and I don't live there. I've never been, and I can't wait to come and experience it for myself to tell you guys exactly how I feel. It's the island girl, and I'm running out of here. Be good, be kind, be safe, love each other. Why am I pausing? Hit the like, hit this. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Catch you guys in another one. Bye.